Hi, I'm Teresa with United Healthcare Renew Active. I am a health specialist, fitness instructor, and today I'll be teaching chair yoga. I'll be with you for about 30 minutes. Please make sure you have a yoga block, a yoga band, a bottle of water. The yoga band and the yoga block are not necessary, but if you have them, you can use these. Make sure you easily put your items under the chair so they're easily accessible and out of your way so you don't trip. Let's get started with the sun salute for chair yoga. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up, warming up with sunflowers. And exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Shift your weight back through the chair and your hips back towards the chair. Make sure the weight's going back through your heels. If this intensity is too high for the warm up for sunflowers, you can take your hips into the chair and easily do sunflowers in the chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back down. Let's repeat sunflowers, 5 more counts. Inhale up, 1. Exhale down, 2. Inhale up, 3. Exhale down. Inhale up, 4. And exhale down. Inhale up, 5. And exhale down. Next, we're going into a forward fold. Forward fold can be done seated in your chair or standing. Let's do forward fold seated in our chair first. Exhale. Bring your hands down. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Bring the breath into the lower back, into the back of your thighs. Feel the upper back rise and fall as you're in forward fold. Slowly release, rounding back up. Now coming to a standing position for forward fold. Stand on the side of your chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the chair. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders again. Bring the breath into the back of the thighs, lower back. Breathing easy, slowly release, bending our knees. Coming back up, rolling our shoulders, warming up our shoulders. Inhale, exhale, roll our shoulders up, down, and back. Again, you can do shoulder rolls seated in the chair or standing. Inhale, exhale, 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next, we're going to do a crescent lunge. I'm going to show you crescent lunge standing and seated. We're going to begin with crescent lunge standing first. We're going to step our right foot forward and our left foot back. Tuck our tailbone under. Bring our hands to heart center. Bend our knee that's behind us, our leg. And tilt your pelvis slightly up, tuck your tailbone under, lift your chest, draw your shoulders down. Now, if you'd like to take this a higher intensity, bring your arms above your head, draw your shoulders down, and lower your hips a bit more. You're on the ball of the foot in the back. Inhale, exhale, and release. Next, I'm going to show you crescent lunge in the chair. Taking our right foot forward, same foot that we had forward when we were standing, our left foot back. Seated in the chair, holding on to the seat back. Tuck your tailbone under. Bring your kneecap towards the floor. Tuck your toes underneath. Lift the chest. Tuck the tailbone under. Draw the shoulders down. Bring one hand to heart center, or for more intensity, bring your arms up. Shoulders down. Breathe here, 2 to 3 breaths. Seated crescent lunge. Slowly release. Next, I'm going to show you crescent lunge on the opposite side. What we do on one side, we have to do on the opposite side. This time we're going to step our left foot forward and our right foot back. Space your feet about shoulder width distance apart. Tuck your tailbone under. You're on the ball of the foot in the back. Hold on to the chair for balance if you need it. Bring your hand to heart center for less intensity, or hold on to the chair. More intensity, bring your arms up, shoulders down, tuck the tailbone under, lift the chest, and breathe here, 2 to 3 breaths. Standing crescent lunge. Slowly release, bring your arms down, and let's go ahead and next do downward facing dog. Place our hands on the chair all the way up to the opposite side of the seat. Step our feet back, about hip width distance apart. Lift your hips up towards the sky, bring your head between your arms, slide your shoulders back towards your hips, and sink your chest between your arms. Let's hold downward facing dog for 3 to 5 breaths. An inhale and an exhale is 1 breath. Slowly release, slide your hands underneath your shoulders, now preparing for plank pose. Plank pose, we can modify this and keep it easier, less intensity, making sure that your heels are in line with your knees and your knees are in line with your hips, and then shifting your shoulders over your wrists and your hands. Softly draw your belly in. Breathe, top of the head forward, shoulders slide down towards the hips, or for more intensity, step your feet back. Tuck your belly in, softly draw your belly in, and breathe here in the full plank pose. Notice how I have a straight line from my shoulders, my hips to my heels, and I'm not letting my hips sink. I'm going to bring my hips even, just a little bit higher so that they're even with my shoulders, all the way down through my ankles. Imagine a straight line from the top of your head to your ankles. Breathing here. Slowly release, walk your feet in for standing chest expansion. In standing chest expansion, you can either interlace your hands together and back, or you can hold on to your yoga band behind your back. A yoga band, again, isn't necessary, but if you need to have it, you can also hold on to a towel. So we're going to bring our palms facing down, lift our arms up, lift the chest, draw the shoulders back, a slight bend in the knees. Holding it here, 2 to 3 breaths. Standing chest expansion. Slowly release, bring our arms back down. Go ahead and set that back up on your chair. Next, we're going to do the cat-cow pose. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Align your wrists underneath your shoulders. Step your feet so they're underneath your knees and your hips. We're going to round our back up into cat stretch. Exhaling here, and then inhaling, drawing your belly down. Exhale, round back up, cat. Inhale, down, cow. Think of bringing your shoulders towards your hips and your hips towards your shoulders and cow. And then exhale, rounding our back up, creating a space between our shoulder blades and bringing the upper part of our back towards the sky or the ceiling. Exhale here, cat. Inhale, down, cow. Let's repeat this 2 more times. Exhale, up, cat. Inhale, down, cow. Exhale, up, cat. Inhale, down, cow. And slowly release. Bring our hands back up to our thighs and inhale, circle sweep our arms back up to the sky. Exhale, starting again from the beginning, we repeat everything we just did, the whole sequence, starting with sunflowers. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, back down. At any time through your yoga practice, if you need to take a drink of water, please don't hesitate. If you need to take a break, it's okay. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, sunflower. Shift the weight back through the heels, or again in the chair. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Make sure that your heels are underneath your knees at all times when you're in the chair, so you have good stability and good balance. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, back down. Next, we're going into crescent lunge, either standing or seated in the chair, stepping our right foot forward and our left foot back. Tuck your tailbone under, bring your hands to heart center, lift the chest, draw the shoulders down, or for more intensity, bring your arms up, draw your shoulders down, looking forward, breathing here, 2 to 3 breaths in standing crescent lunge, or assisted crescent lunge with one hand on the chair. 2 to 3 breaths, good. Slowly release. Bringing your hands back down and switching sides. Stepping our left foot forward this time, our right foot back. Our toes are under, our heels lifted, tuck our tailbone under, lift the chest, bring our hands to heart center, or bring our hands above our head. For more intensity, draw your shoulders down, breathe here, 2 to 3 breaths, standing crescent lunge. Slowly release, bring our arms down. Next, going into downward facing dog. Sliding our hands up to the top of the chair, stepping our feet back. Our fingers are spread wide like starfish. Lifting our tailbone up to the sky, pushing our palms and our heels downward. Head between our arms, sink our chest. Breathing here, 3 to 5 breaths in downward facing dog. Next, sliding our hands up so they're underneath our shoulders for plank pose. Remember, you can lower the intensity in plank pose by coming up on the balls of your feet, keeping your back straight, top of the head forward, or stepping your feet all the way back for more intensity. Do what's light for you. Shoulders down and away from the ears and neck. Slide the shoulders back towards the hip. Keep the imaginary line from the top of your head to your shoulders, your hips to your heels. Softly draw your belly in for good stability through the core. Holding it 2 to 3 breaths. You can do it. And slowly release. Walk your feet up. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Or standing chest expansion. This time I'm going to show you standing chest expansion, just holding onto your hands. It's okay if your arms come up just a little bit. So standing chest expansion, bring your feet about shoulder width distance apart, and then raise your arms up. Let's hold standing chest expansion for 2 to 3 breaths. And if this is too much to bring your hands together, interlacing your fingers, you can bring your heel of your hand on the back of your lower back, lowest part of your back. Lift the chest. Draw the shoulders down and back, a slight bend in the knees, lift up and out of your hips. And again, you know you can use your yoga band if you need to. Hold on to that. For standing chest expansion. Here. Breathing and releasing. Good. Place your yoga band down. And let's come back to a seated position or seated forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep our arms up, full body stretch, and exhale, bring your arms down. Now you can relax your arms into the inside of your legs or place your arms on the top of your thighs. Relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders. Bring your hands to your feet. Bring the breath into the upper and lower back. Back of the thighs, again, standing forward fold. Place your hands on the chair, slight bend your knees. Bring your head to your hands on the chair, or one hand on the chair, let the other arm hang down. Breathing here. Letting everything go, breathing easy. and slowly rolling back up. Next, I'm going to show you Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Reverse Warrior, Triangle for chair yoga. In Warrior 1, we're going to step our right foot forward and our left foot back. I have an imaginary line from my right heel to my left heel. My left heel, my toes are slightly pigeon-toed in. I'm going to lower my hips down. Remember to lower the intensity. You can do Warrior 1 in the chair or standing. You can also use your chair for balance if you need it. Warrior 1, sink your hips down, tuck your tailbone under, lift the chest, draw the shoulders down and away from the ears and neck. For lower intensity, bring your hands to heart center or bring your arms above your head. Shoulders down and away from the ears and neck, focusing forward. Let's hold Warrior 1. Warrior 1, nice strong warrior for 3 to 4 breaths. Now you can choose to breathe through your nose and out through your mouth or just through the nose. Breathing only through the nose will help you keep the heat in for more intensity. Always keep the breath moving and slowly release. Bring your arms back down. We're going to do Warrior 1 on the opposite side. This time we're going to step our left foot forward and our right foot back. Stepping our left foot forward and our left foot forward and our right foot back. We're going to turn our toes slightly pigeon-toed in. Again, I have an imaginary line from my front heel to my back heel. I'm going to bend my forward knee, making sure that my knee's not going past my shoelaces, stacking my knee underneath my ankle. For less intensity, again, keep your hips up higher. For more intensity, keep your hips a little bit lower. Notice that in Warrior 1, I have my leg behind me straight, so my toes are slightly turned in. Again, you could also do Warrior 1 in the chair, seated. Bringing your left foot forward and your right foot out to the side slightly in the chair, so it's going to be a little bit different in the chair with your legs straight or out to the side. Warrior 1. Tilt the hips slightly under, bring the hands to heart center, or bring the arms up, shoulders down and away from the ears and neck. Slowly release. Let's do that standing. Aligning your feet first. Front heel, back heel is an imaginary line. Your right toes are slightly pigeon-toed in, and your left toes are forward. Tilt your hips slightly up so you feel that stretch in the front of the hip flexor here, down through the top of the thigh, into your knee. Bring your hands to heart center. Hold on to the chair for your nice strong warrior, or bring your arms up. Let's hold it 2 to 3 breaths. Nice strong Warrior 1. One more breath. Slowly release, bring your arms back down. And now changing to Warrior 2. This time I'm going to step my right foot forward and my left foot back. The stance is very similar, very identical to Warrior 1. So we're going to position our feet in the same fashion. So we're going to bring our right foot forward, our left toes slightly in. The only thing that's going to change in Warrior 2 is we're going to turn our body to the side rather than having our body forward. So we're going to turn our body to the side, bring our arms up, reaching out through the fingertips, and then you're going to bring your focus forward. Make sure, again, that your knees aren't shooting past your shoelaces. The leg behind you is straight. Keep our hips even with our shoulders. Reach out through our fingertips. Make sure we're not leaning forward too much. We're going to keep our body in the center. Breathing here. Warrior 2 for 2 to 3 breaths. From a side view, Warrior 2, front view here. Looking forward, reaching out through the hands. Keep the chest up, shoulders down. and slowly release, changing sides. Next, I'm going to take my left foot forward and my right foot back. Warrior two, opposite side. Notice I'm facing this way instead of forward. Again, my torso and my hips are facing to the side. Looking out over the forward arm, reaching through the fingertips. Here, nice strong warrior two, keeping my shoulders over my hips, softly tucking my belly in, tailbone slightly under, pushing through the heel in the front and the outer edge of the foot in the back. Warrior two, in the chair, opposite side. Bring your foot a little bit more forward. Bring one hand on the chair if you need to, in front. Reaching out through the fingertips, keeping the torso to the side. Breathing here, 2 to 3 breaths, warrior two. Again, and switching sides in the chair. Slowly release. Nice strong warrior, it's very good. Next we're going into reverse warrior, and I'm going to step my left foot forward and my right foot back. The stance for warrior three is the same as warrior one. My left toes are pointing forward and my right toes are slightly turned in. And now my body is to the side. I'm going to place my hand on the chair or on my thigh behind me. I'm going to turn my palm up and I'm going to make this a side stretch. Notice my body in reverse warrior is to the side facing you. Reaching up and out, lengthening, lifting, strengthening the core, lifting the energy up from the belly up into the fingertips, and slowly release. Switching sides, I'm going to switch my feet around. I'm going to bring my right foot forward and my left toes slightly in, and I'm going to bring my hand to the top of my thigh here, bring my palm up, and sink to the side, reaching up and out, really making this a side stretch in reverse warrior. Drawing the energy up from the core center up into the fingertips. Soft gaze up, holding it 2 to 3 breaths. And slowly release. I'm going to show you reverse warrior in the chair. Switching sides. Bring my toes slightly in, or you can curl your toes under, whatever you feel comfortable doing here, making this a side stretch in the chair. Bringing my hand to the thigh, reaching up and out, making this a side stretch. Notice my body is facing you. Two to 3 breaths, drawing the energy up from the core center. Up through the fingertips, very good, and slowly releasing down. Switching sides. Bringing my leg to the outside, holding onto the chair, toes slightly turned in, turning my body to the side, bringing my hand to my hip, or even holding onto the chair, turning my palm up, reaching up and out, making this a side stretch. Reverse warrior. 2 to 3 breaths. Slowly release down. And let's have a seat forward. Next, I'm going to show you shoulder openers and hip openers. Let's begin with a shoulder opener. I want you to take your band and place it over your left shoulder and bring your right hand behind your back. So notice I have it over my right shoulder and I have my thumb kind of in the loop If you don't have a yoga band, that's okay. You can use a towel or just use your hand behind your back. You're gonna slowly pull this forward and let your hands slide up your back. Let's do this seated now. Holding it up, pulling it down, and you're gonna start to feel that stretch there in the side of your shoulder, side of your arm. For a seated shoulder opener, hold it 2 to 3 breaths. Excellent, and switch sides. So now I have my band over my right shoulder and I have my left hand behind me. For a seated shoulder opener. Breathing here, 2 to 3 breaths. And release. Next, I'm going to show you a hip opener, placing our right leg on the top of our thigh, or you can hold it up high for a lower intensity. Make sure you take your hands on your shin, but not pushing on your knee. And then we're going to sit up tall, hinging from the hips with a slight lean forward until you feel that stretch there in the side of the hip, side of the thigh. Sinking here, 2 to 3 breaths. Breathe through the tight spots. And change sides. Now you can choose to go lower intensity by bringing your leg up higher and crossing it up in a shorter position. Or if you want more intensity, cross it the long way here. Make sure that your leg is above your knee, sitting up tall and hinging from the hips. Breathing here, 2 to 3 breaths. Seated hip opener. Slowly release. Bring both feet down and sit all the way back in your chair. Now, if you'd like to prop your feet up with your block, if you don't have one, that's okay. Get a drink of water for final relaxation, before final relaxation. In final relaxation, I would like you to sit all the way back in your seat, prop your feet up, let your feet float out to the sides, wiggle your toes, relax your kneecaps. Your kneecaps are light as feathers. Letting your shoulders fall back and down, placing your hands on your lap or at your sides. Close your eyes for a moment and just breathe. Again, relax your hips. Letting your abdomen soften, your lower back release any remaining tension. Letting your chest open, your shoulders fall back. Closing your eyes. Thinking of a peaceful place, focusing there. Choosing what's light for you in this present moment. And coming back to center. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me today, Teresa, with Renew Active United Healthcare, and I'll see you next time.